Again, a lot is still up in the air, or still up to us, rather, as our personal responsibility as our communities begin to reopen. We all have to social distance and do our part.
We already know businesses are open right now and are protecting their employees, are protecting their consumers, and we're going to slowly expand that over the next coming weeks.
Costco caused quite a stir today. Did you hear this? The company announcing that starting on Monday, customers must wear a face mask or face cover at all times inside its stores. The only exceptions would be anyone who cannot wear one because of a medical condition or children ages 2 or younger. So we wanted to know what you all think about this move. So we posted a Facebook poll. So far, more than 6,800 people voted. 59% saying they think businesses should require customers to wear face masks. 41% disagreed. Tracy McLaughlin said, "I think this makes sense. I personally find masks uncomfortable to wear breathing wise, but I know that temporary discomfort does not compare to actually having the virus." On the other side of the argument, Chris Brown said, "It is your store and my right to govern my own actions." Angie Moore said, "I think it should be up to us." We checked with some other stores. Target says it does require its team members to wear masks or face coverings when they're working in the stores, and that anywhere masks are required by law, signs and employees remind guests to wear masks while shopping. Harris Teeter does not require a mask, but told us, quote, shoppers are strongly encouraged to follow all ordinances in regard to masks. A lot of people still don't understand the reason for wearing a mask. So I spoke tonight with Dr. Nathaniel Kessner of Piedmont Medical Center. What is the importance, doctor, of customers wearing these when they go out to shop?
So I guess that's really a multiple answer to that question. The importance right now is to wear a mask whenever you are out and about, because we are, as we open the economy, we don't want to increase the infection rate. We don't want to see that curve jump. So it's protecting yourself from other people and their respiratory droplets, as well as protecting other people from your respiratory droplets, is very important at this time. We don't really know the number of asymptomatic individuals running around. So that means people who have the disease, but they don't actually know or have signs or symptoms. So you might be carrying it, but if you come into contact with somebody who is at higher risk, you may not know that you are producing virus and giving it to that person and increasing their risk of disease. So it's really twofold to protect.
A graphic, it really puts things into perspective. First, you see someone with the virus not wearing a mask. They have a 70% chance of infecting others, even others who wear masks. The second image shows someone sick who is wearing a mask has a 5% chance of infecting others who are not wearing masks. But then take a look at this. If someone with the virus wears a mask, and so does someone who is not sick, the chance then of spreading it drops to less than 2%.